Everybody, and welcome to my 2 Cent Tuesday, where I pick a topic and I give you my 2 cents on it. And this week's topic is first impressions. And I'm already laughing because I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. This is like the 8th time I've put this video together because I really wanted it to be a good first impression for you to receive my message about first impressions. I know, crazy as it sounds, because look, my eyes water all the time because allergies, and so people think I'm crying. I just got a new haircut yesterday, and all of these little things because I'm seeing myself in the camera. So just let me in on the backside of how all this stuff works. Yeah, I've cracked myself up quite a few times because first impressions really do matter. I got to spend some time with a dear friend today. She was in the hospital, and we talked about that kind of stuff, that how quickly judgments can be made when we meet somebody new, or if I'm speaking on a stage and people don't know me at all. Like, we're not friends, we're not going to be friends. Hopefully we're friends, because that would be great for me. But if they see me on stage and I'm speaking, their first impression when I first walk on the stage is not usually all that fantastic, probably, because I'm a short, stumpy, fat girl right now, and I don't wear 6-inch heels. I don't look like the badass Wonder Woman I really do want to be. I'm getting there, but I know that first impression matters tremendously. So I try to dress appropriately. I try to walk appropriately. I smile. I keep my head up. There's aspects to what I do to make sure I am giving off a good first impression as best I can wherever I go. I don't always hit the mark because I'm not perfect. When I go to the grocery store, I don't want to talk to people most of the time. I want to get in, get my list of stuff, and get back out so that I don't overspend. And it's not because I'm trying to be hateful to panic people. I just want to get my stuff done. But that first impression, that person has sized me up. Now, does it matter? Depends on the environment. If I go into a networking event, yeah, it's going to matter big time what I want that first impression to be. When I walk into a potential new client, does it matter? You betcha. It matters greatly what that first impression is. First of all, I need to stay calm and cool if I'm doing a presentation to get a new client or a new group, because I need to be open to their questions. I need to be able to think clearly. So I have to be able to center myself prior to that pitch. There's other times it's hard to give off a good first impression. When you're with your cluster of people and you're having all a good time in these big conversations, and the language starts to fly a little bit, and you don't really care who's talking about what or whatever. But then you have this other person over here who doesn't know you guys, and then all of a sudden they get a certain kind of first impression about your group of people because it seems kind of cliquey over here. So open up that, because I get that conversation happens in different groups around town that it's just so cliquey. Well, they're just stuck with these people, that's all. And that makes it a clique. I know, I just realized that. So open up to people, but have that first impression. You may come off as a clique. Is that what you guys want? Maybe not. Maybe. Depends on how exclusive you want to be. Be intentional. With all of these videos, if you'll notice, part of my theme is to be intentional. Pay attention to what you're doing. What are you thinking? How are you presenting yourself? So the first impressions really do matter. And how are you presenting yourself? How do you want to present yourself? And yeah, you're going to slack off sometimes. We're not going to hit the mark 100% of the time. But I encourage everybody, keep after it and give me the best first impression that you've ever had. And if you have to practice a few times before you go out there to give a first impression, by all means do. That's what the edit buttons are for. And that is my 2 cents.